Actually, real quick though. Yeah. Let's try Daidoji. What the heck? Alright, well that's a statement. I like that. That was cool. Maybe I should try on an actual mission. Well, I honestly don't think, since we have a third game to go to, that's, by the way, if I didn't specify that, you might be wondering why I haven't tried out certain stuff. I'm planning to try out everything in Estival. Because some stuff, oh man, what the heck? Yeah, Beast is correct. Since we won't have everything. Wow. In this, cause I heard there's a less variety of stuff. As far as outfits go in Estival. What the heck? Sheesh, that's creative. Why didn't they keep that at least? I like that. Oh, and I have enough. Have I tried out everything? Wait. Let me see those hand movements. Okay, it was just a fireball, but that easily could have been a Hadouken, a Kamehameha wave, a bunch of stuff. But as I was saying, I know there's less variety. My guess is because they improved the break, so it's custom for each outfit. So that means that they can't just add as much as they want, because it's not a one-size-fits-all. So I say that to say that I would only want to, anything that's not in Estival, I wouldn't even want to see anyways right now. Because then I'd miss it when it's in that game. And for everything else, you know, I just want to see it in higher graphics. So. Huh. Or now some things don't change. Now, what about your one? Huh. Oh, that was cooler than the old animation, at least I think. Whoa, look at that dash! Is that something all the characters can do? Okay, let's try two. Yeah, there's a tiger fit, and I actually never tried 3 with Daidoji and Renewal. All right, let's see 3. I would hope I have it right now. I don't have 3. Bogus game. Oh wait, I need to be low health. Okay, well let's try to see that. Oh, I might have to be in an actual fight. Okay, then I think I know the one I want to go to. Play my cards right, and I can do this with a level up. Wait, what? Back, you can take off. Wait. Oh! Oh, really? Perform a breach art by... So many things were passing by quickly. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I feel this song is for Daidoji now. I'm not afraid. All right. We're transformed. And I probably need to get my skill before I take damage, because if we level up, then Alright, we leveled up. Now I can take damage. That's an expression I haven't seen. Man, you gotta do a lot of damage. I mean, I can at least, I think, get you to transform first. Oh, and yeah, we would have to be like this. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. Okay, transformation has happened. So I think we have to be like 25%. It's hard to lose, honestly. Oh, that's the guard? Interesting. Alright, if I have it, I should now be in range. I do not. Okay. Oh, that's a sight. Huh. Oh my. And there's the finisher. All right. Yeah, I think we have to get like what, maybe like level 20 or something. But all right. I think that will end it here. Although I will do one thing. I feel like was it this? Yeah, fits better. Well, maybe. Nah, I think so. But anyways. Alright, with that being said, I'm done. So, okay. Hey everyone, welcome back. And I gotta tell you something, alright? I just had an amazing experience in Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. By the time this episode comes out, I should have already posted it. I just saw basically my Fire Emblem Bay. And new graphics, new fit and everything. And let's just say, alright, I'm not going to be easily impressed this episode, alright? Especially since it was good timing. First I saw Homura and Hikage and, you know, all Team Happy Joe. Then I saw that. So basically my top tiers are back in the game, and I'm just saying I'm gonna need to see something special. Was there anything else I needed? Oh no, I think we're good. I just needed to make sure I had a picture for thumbnail purposes. Okay, so first up is Yagyu. The goal here is to win the fight before transformation happens. Although considering Yagyu's the only one we haven't had a picture for, yeah, we might have a story section. The faucet. Cemetery. Oh, your sister. Real name? Huh. They are. So then everybody's parents were shinobi. Yeah, because there's Asuka, of course. Ikaraga. Well, actually, if we're talking real parents, might be questionable. But anyways, like all of them they have a history of being shinobi in their family. Okay. And Nozomi was in elementary school. Black hair, huh? Okay. I'm trying to wonder what, well, maybe she'll tell us what made her decide to do that. Shinobi like your parents? I gotta remember this is Yagyu. Yagyu has been like the ideal Shinobi so far, so I will accept that. No, that is an acceptable answer. Okay. Dinner and a lot? Stones and dandelions? Oh, you're playing pretend. Okay. Did not mean to skip it. What? Wait. I could have sworn they said black hair. Did they not? Was I wrong? And two, that's what I want. That is precious. I get the emotion now. Okay. Wow. Wow. They don't look like sisters at all, though. I was wondering if Yagu's hair also changed color due to the incident, but no. Oh, and no eye patch, too. Huh. Like their eye color isn't even the same. I mean, you can always walk together, and by that time, I imagine you'll want to grow your separate ways. If that ever yeah. Dang. The best part of who you used to be. Yeah. That's rough. That's rough. I wonder how then. Yaku's the only rivalry where I'm like, I don't see. It seems like a disconnect. You know, we're about to fight Shiki, right? Oh, really? Huh. Yeah. Dang. Now this is good stuff. You know, this game makes me more understand why people were saying what they were saying to me in the crossover game about Shinobi Versus. And now that I've known that most people didn't start with Burst Renewal, they started with either Shinobi Versus or Estival, at least that are in my comment section. It makes more sense. This is the pieces that I wish we got in the first game. I honestly feel like we should have known this already, but that's fair. Oh. Wow. Nah, see, this is the stuff I need. I could say something about that, considering Hibari and Yagu are the same age, and Yagu's sister is like much younger than she was, and I think that was like, yeah, she was young. She was already younger in that picture, and her sister was much younger than that. So what does that say?
Hibari,
then again, there's Minori. You know, that could also be an interesting motivation for why Yagi would want to be a ninja to avoid. But I don't know if it will work as well. You know, let me not go there. I had to think that through. Let that idea cook in the oven and see if it comes out right. Yeah. At least it wasn't like foul play, although maybe that would make you feel better. Like, till you have somewhere to direct your grief at.
ねえ、柳生ちゃん。もしもの話なんだけど。もしひばりが死んじゃったら、妹さんの時みたいに眼帯してくれる？
I mean, then Yagi would be blind.
ああ。
And
眼帯をしてやろう。
if Minori ends up killing anybody, I would be very surprised. I'm just gonna say. Like, being powerful is one thing, but... No, actually... You can have that mentality and be a cold heart killer as well. Well, but it wouldn't be cold. That childlike mentality might not be able to process the effects of killing.
ありがとう、柳生ちゃん。お？あれ？どうした？柳生ちゃん、どっちの目に眼帯するの？
Exactly.
当然、左目になるな。そうしたら、両目が眼帯になっちゃうよ。確かにそうだ。何も見えなくなる。
I mean, it's been done. Funny enough, it'd be the perfect counter to someone like Hibari with her eyes. If you could fight like that, that is.
さあ、学校に戻ろう。みんなは待ってる。
See, it's moments like this that I would like to take the story seriously afterwards. I'm going to try that. Although it's hard mode. Still, I'm going to try.
のぞみ、見ていてくれ。俺は誰にも負けない忍びになる。
Though at the same time, I feel like Yagyu is definitely more lustful about Hibari in this game, so I feel like the relationship. Why are you here? Why is the boss back?
遅かったな、柳生、ひばり。
Yeah.
俺のせいだ。すまない。
Oh wait, we're not. Yeah, I got distracted. They had a very valid reason.
ごめんね。二人で何してたのよ。
Well.
言えない。
Mirai is totally gonna misinterpret that.
何？言えないことしてたの？
Which, by the way, I feel like when I thought about it, the matchups, if the old Team Heavy Joe is gonna fight the new one, the matchups practically write themselves, and some of them scare me. Because if they go by the opponents that, well, I'll speak on it when we get it some time.
まあいいじゃない。みんなこうして揃ったんだから。
そうじゃそうじゃ。
Why are you here?
いろんな山がたくさん揃っていい眺めじゃな。
You know, I'm just gonna say I'm glad there's not a Hanzo counterpart for Team Crimson. I don't need that.
この声は。
What the heck? They could have kept it like it was, honestly. But, alright. I appear? Now we're getting him?
半蔵様。
ちっちゃん。
Okay, this better be something special. Like I said, Hanzo got some work to do for me. I guess I will go ahead and say, oh no, now's not the time. I'll wait. Yes. Even more so, this is dangerous territory for them. Like, this is the exact people who would probably go hunt them down. I wish you weren't here. So how about that? The rest of the story.
この間の昔話じゃが、
Oh,
覚えているかの?
he's gonna need to give them the backstory they need to fight Team Gensen. Okay, about his friend.
じっちゃんの友達だった人のことでしょ?
Yeah.
わしのかつての親友、名を黒影という。
Hang on before we continue. A good shinobi once considered Hanzo's equal. However, due to his fanatical destruction of evil shinobi, he was exiled from the world of shinobi. Fanatical destruction of evil shinobi. Gonna need more details on that. Being a teacher and all. Yeah. You know, hearing your inner thoughts is not helping me, bruh.
そして月戦女学館の5人は黒影の愛弟子たちなんじゃ。
Okay, so now Katsuragi might have enough to piece things together. Well, maybe not, but I guess so. But even though your friend's dead right now, right? Which, by the way, who killed him? Too pure. Been good friends and rivals ever since Shinobi School. Always competed over everything. One of us would always come in first and the other would always get second, but as Shinobi we were completely different. I was a team player, but Kurokage was the best when he fought alone. Hey yo, alright, look. Part of the reason I'll admit I keep mentioning Naruto is because I feel like this series is basing a lot of itself off of Naruto. It's a smart thing to do. It's a popular anime in Japan, and it's about ninjas. You know, oh, it's popular anime worldwide, but you know, in Japan specifically, it definitely had a huge following, and it's been out for a while when the series first started. So, in fact, it might have been that the creators were big fans of it. Don't know. Either way, a big theme of Naruto was the loner genius versus the team player, you know.
俺は一人が向いている。誰かのせいで俺は死にたくないし、自分のせいで誰かを死なせたくもない。
That's fair. Cold-blooded? No. That sounds like he's just looking out. Like, he knows he's raw, so. They were more intense than they were today. Yeah. I can imagine with the teens we have. Evil Shinobi killed his Really? Yeah, I'm calling him Sasuke right now, alright? I am. What else you got? You got an older brother too? No, let me not.
半蔵、俺は悪人を根絶やしにする。そのために俺は忍びになったんだ。
Alright. Yes. Something dangerous. Welcome to the society of good shinobi as up-and-comers. Sent both of us on spying missions and were impressed every time. That's fair. That is true. And that's also fair. One, how does he know? Like, unless they were, the only way I could see is if, like, do they have a bingo book too, where they can just, here's all the evil shinobi we know? Let me hear this out more before I make a decision. He was too young to think about what he was doing. Some of the shinobi's world's big shots were both good shinobi and evil shinobi at the same time. How? Isn't that whole thing of, you know, where good accepts few, evil accepts all? In order to be an evil shinobi, they would have to do things that good shinobis wouldn't approve of, right? Right? Yeah, you're gonna need to explain that, game, because that seems like inconvenient. You're gonna need to explain that, game.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Like, no, I need more details on how that could even happen, because right now I'm like, you made the lines pretty clear, at least if you're on the good shinobi side. Unless you're trying to tell me another one of them went undercover, but even, like, what would be the point of going undercover as an evil shinobi? You know, like, unless you're trying to get close to a target. But even then, nah, I would need to know more about how that could even happen. Because right now, I'm not blaming him. And you know, I know people say like good and evil, you know, one can't exist without the other, and to a certain extent, yeah, that's true. You know, good deeds can't exist without bad deeds, but I also do think it is possible to like lessen the severity of, well, that's a different discussion. We'll keep going.
黒影、お前は間違っている。かけてもいい。善意だけの世界など作れるわけがない。仮に作れたとしても、そんなものが正しいとはわしには思えん。
How old were you when you said this?
その賭け、俺が勝つ。俺は必ず理想の世界を作ってみせる。
Oh. Of course, that was unforgettable. Like, see, the only thing is that evil shinobi aren't exactly like bad people necessarily. They may do terrible deeds, but like not all of them. See, this is one of those times where examples, I would need like an example of a mistake he did, not the one we heard, where, or at least explaining the one we got. Well, they did, but they had lost their parents too, huh? Wait, don't tell me, because again, Yumi, if he's Yumi's grandfather, that means he had to have either a daughter or a son. If Yumi lost her parents to evil shinobi, nah, if I'm Yumi, there's nothing anyone can convince me or do to convince me. Oh, so no, that's Katsuragi's parents. Okay.
黒影に悪人狩り再開の意思なし。現在は5人の子供たちと静かに暮らしている。暗殺の必要なしと判断する。
I mean, they thought he was dead before, but
その忍びってまさか。
Yep, Katsuragi now has what she needs.
ユミさんが言っていた、力さえあれば全てを滑ることができることを何としても見せてあげたいって。見せてあげたい人って黒影さんのことだったんだね。
つまり月戦の方たちは黒影さんのために戦っている、そういうことなのでしょうか。
That is a pretty big thing for them to find out.
黒影さんに育てられた恩返しのつもりなのかな。
戦いにくくなってしまったかの。
I would say it would give me, you know, it turns into a battle of ideals, if anything.
ありがとうじっちゃん。これで戦う理由がはっきりしたよ。
昔話をした甲斐があったの。
Was it?
黒影を、わしの親友を悲しませないでやってくれ。
I mean, if they gotta do their job. You asking a lot, old man. I'm saying that because, well, speaking of,
学園祭の最終戦だ。
Homer was exactly who I was gonna mention. Because he was sending Asuka and Homer out to kill each other without trying to say, like, my whole thing is with how corrupt this system has been, why wouldn't he teach them that there's a different way to go about things? Like, my thinking is someone like Kurokage would come up from the corrupt system. Not that the system would fight against him. I mean, from everything we've gotten, the fact that there were people who were both good and evil shinobi at the same time shouldn't be the case, because the good shinobi have such strict rules. If you step out of them at all, it's the very reason Homer ended up in her position. If she could have been one of those, you know, gray ninja, then that would have been good. She fought in self-defense against an evil ninja, but no, she wasn't allowed to. So I need a distinction. What is that example that says, okay, yeah, sure, one can be both? And again, where does the communication between the good establishments and the evil establishments happen? I wish if Hanzo was doing anything, he was subtly leading them to tearing down the system. And I wish that would be Asuka's goal. That would be my hope.
お前たちが忍びとして生きていくなら、負けることは決して許されない。敗北すなわち忍びとしての死ということだ。アスカ、イカルガ、カツラギ、ヤニュー、ヒバリ、決して死ぬことなく
And
生きて帰ってこい。
one more thing. If everything happened in the story should happen, it still doesn't answer the question of why Team Genshin is attacking Team Hanzo. Unless it was literally because of Hanzo himself. And they were just doing a grudge match. Actually, that could be it, but I don't get the feeling that Kurokage had a massive beef with Hanzo. But I guess that could be a reason.
もちろんで。おう。
Did I mean to skip?
承知。ひばり、頑張る。
ホムラ、ヨミ、ヒカゲ、未来、はるか。
Thank you for helping. Here's your payment, and hurry up and get out of Dodge.
今回の協力、感謝する。
Oh yeah, speaking of the whole Gray Shinobi thing, the fact that they're even here in the first place.
礼などいらん。エビ女との学園祭に向けていい練習になった。
ホムラ、一つだけ聞きたいことがある。お前たちの師であるスズネなのだが。
スズネ先生が。いや、そういえば違ったな。
Oh yeah, you're supposed to call her Rin.
スズネ先生ではなく、リンだった。
And there we go.
リン。
ああ、私たちが抜け人になるときにその名で呼ぶように言われたのだ。それでリンがどうかしたのか。
そうか。そういうことか。
どうかしたのか。
いや、ホムラたちはいいシーンに巡り合ったな。
Are they trying to say that Rin is... Okay, even if Rin was one of those shinobi who is both good and both evil, she's literally training the next generation of evil shinobi. Like, unless you're trying to tell me she's trying to instill good values in them, but they're ninja, man.
ああ、私もそう思う。
But again, I'm assuming that doesn't have to be the case.
さあ、時は来た。では各自決戦の舞台へと進め。
It was just the idea of now call me Ren, and after everything we heard, it's like she would be Ren to them because she would be coming after them as a good shinobi. That's was my thought process. Suzune would be the name of the I don't know what the distinction is. It was just something I was throwing out there.
行くぞ。
And now it's time for the question of the day, and this backstory is essentially the start of a debate that I have with myself as the game goes on. And what do you mean? Well, let me just say this. I'm already at the same point as this episode for Team Gessen. Yeah, so basically I'm almost done with Yumi's route. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit. But anyways, this story, there's some details that I want to elaborate because the main thing for me, I think, is when they said the big mistake that Kurokage made was attacking one of the big shots who was both on the good and evil shinobi side. Because then the first thing that I look at is the example with Homura. It made it seem like the good shinobi would just never work with evil shinobi, and thus it seems like they would support Kurokage's line of thinking. The government has no place for evil shinobi, and to an extent that makes sense. I was thinking that evil shinobi were akin to something like mercenaries, you know? They're up for hire, they'll take any job that they can, and therefore they'll do things that good shinobi simply won't. But this backstory almost makes them seem to be like an entire force. It even said the war against evil shinobi. Yet at the same time, it also makes it seem like the game is treating them as literally the concepts of good and evil when really they're just names. Which is another issue I was having, but we'll get into the details further as we go along. And I further refine my thinking and point out what I think the issues are. But I will say, compared to someone like Sherman, who is a character on my channel and has a similar mindset, and I could very much see how he was falling down that slippery slope, Kurokage doesn't seem nearly as bad, and I actually feel bad for him and feel like he has very valid reasons for doing what he's doing. I mean, his parents died, and then since Yumi's parents died, we also know that his child has also died. Anyone in his position, I can't blame them for wanting to fight against people who are known to actually do deeds like assassination or espionage, you know, for people who are outside the government. As much as I love Team Crimson, we haven't actually seen an actual job from them of what they would do as evil shinobi. Of course, I don't want them to die, but I just can't blame Kurokage for his mindset. Anyways, we'll get more into all that later. For now, for the question of the day, I want to ask you all, and we're going to go back to the first story we had. Does it bother you that cases like Yagyu and her sister, that they do not look like siblings? And this implies that either the parents A are not a factor, like Yagyu and her sister. We never see their parents, so we don't know how they look, so therefore it's hard to judge if they're actually siblings, because of course, if the parents look different, then you can obviously tell that they're siblings, but since the parents are never visible, it's hard to make that connection, I feel. And I feel like this is a constant thing I see in anime where the siblings just don't look like siblings and they will be blood related. So, of course, that's frequently the case in real life, but I would think for something like this, where you're trying to show a picture of a memory, and for it to really hit home, it makes me almost wonder, are they not even blood related, you know? Which shouldn't matter. It's the relationship itself, but I just wonder why even make that choice to begin with. I mean, heck, I even would have preferred the black hair, as I thought Yagyu's hair was black and then originally turned white or something like that. Could have believed that. But for me, I will admit that I think the emotion would have hit a little bit better if the younger sister had white hair. But that's just me. That's why we ask these questions of the day. So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.